Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to LOCK PWC. Today we are going to be talking about the new heroes that have just come out. So we have, well, not only the new heroes, but the new banners too. So we are going to talk about Pablo. I know I'm a little late on this one. Sorry about that. We are a couple of hours, well, more than a couple of hours. We're a whole day delayed at this point. But it is what it is. So we have one scout banner called the Crossroad Scout. Guys, I've heard that this is not really paying out that much. This should be paying out, but it's not. So sort of do it at your own risk. It looks like a really cool banner because it's got the Nagi, the Rayo. I mean, I told you they're not leaving. They are going to be a permanent stay in this now. But it feels like a decent banner with decent drop rates. We can actually go to scout probabilities and at super chance, just have a quick look. It should be 5.something%. It is, yeah. So like, it's not a terrible banner, but it does feel like it's quite low. So just as a heads up, you know, end of the day, do it at your own risk. I am going to now have a quick look at the Pablo card. Guys, I'm going to say initially, this Pablo card looks fantastic before I even load up the stats. If you're a technical, sort of want to go down the path of technical, he is just brilliant. Now, he does have 40% technical, he has 39% kick. These stats are a little low, let's be real. We have cards in the 50s now. So these coming out with these stats do feel a tad low. It just means that when you're training them, they're not going to gain as much of a multiplier. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if I want to train Pablo. I think I want him as a support. So he does come with technical training boost. He comes with a kick training boost. And he comes with a lecture boost of 25%. Now that is very low, but you know, it's a welcome addition. This is the really cool part. He comes with a dribbling training rate of 60%, and I love that. I absolutely love that. The fact that that's available around level 60, 65, absolutely fantastic. And then he comes with a match bonus, and then at level 100, you get a constant technical boost of 10% and a training bonus of 20%. This is a very, very solid card. It also comes with some new card types, specifically the black purple. For those of you who don't know, the black purple is a card type that is, I'm not going to click and show you, but what the black purple does do is it will give you an extra turn at chance. So there is a chance that you'll get one extra turn when you select the black purple. It's not always working, but it is a small chance. So I've had a run where I've tested this and I think I had 4 black purples. I gained 2 extra chances. So 1 from each. Just as a sort of heads up as to what you're getting into. Now, do I think Pablo's a good card? I think as a free to play, just be happy that you got a copy of him. As a whale, if you want to go down the path of tech, he's a great card to pick up. We've got Luna coming in 3-4 weeks, and added in with Luna, we're starting to get some decent tech cards coming in. I think he's a good card, but ultimately it's your choice. I think this is, if we're going to split whales in two, for you light whales, this is a miss. For you heavy whales, this is a take. This is a good card, but yeah, it really does require you heavy whales. Now, training events, I don't think that matters, but there you go. That is our boy. So as you can see, this is going to talk about the turn extension, how it works. You may, this is the important part, you may be able to get a large turn extension. It's not guaranteed. So straight up, that's just important to note. Cool. Now the support card. Let's have a look at this. This is gonna be fun. I've actually not looked at the support card. I'll be super real with you. So we're gonna go into it blind. But let's have a look. Right, where is the actual details on this thing? There it is. Cool. So if we go into the special ability first, so included in Prove Ourselves. If in your formation, there's a fixed chance to trigger special practice match once per training. Win the match for an improved stats and turn extension right up to 2 turns. Oh, so we have a chance to prove ourselves, do a match, which will give us revenue, and it's going to give us up to 2 turns. That's actually already a really cool ability. That is actually a cool ability. I'm going to be super real with you. But is the card good? Now, it comes with a practice match bonus of 80%, which makes perfect sense because the card itself is going to trigger into matches, so the match bonus is always welcome. Now, a stamina boost of 20% and a lecture rate bonus of 35%, and a constant stamina boost of 15%. Guys, I don't know in which world we need stamina. I think physical is important, but I don't think stamina is that important. Skill rate up and a fixed stamina bonus of 20. Boys, I think, if I'm going to be honest with you, this is a skip card. This is 100% a skip card. And in terms of training cards, we do have the black-green. If you don't know, the black-green does give you the same stats as a standard black card. except it has the ability to make you go from good to extreme, or best to extreme. If you're in extreme or awakening, it will just maintain your position. You will not lose condition for it. But otherwise, it's the same power as a normal standard black. Guys, this is just a no-go for, I think, everyone. Whether you're a whale, whether you're free to play, just absolutely avoid this card. It's not that good. Right, Mitoma. Boys, I know I've covered Mitoma at this point. Like, I'm sort of looking back at my old content. But we've just had sort of back-to-back banners. Now, this was Friday's release, and this was Sunday's release? Monday's release? Something like that. I don't know what to say. All I'm going to say is, avoid Rayo. I would not go for Rayo. I think that's a bait. Because, again, if you're going to go for Rayo, you're better off going for Pablo. Because I think Pablo is the better tech unit. Mitoma's an interesting one. Because if you're stuck, Pablo and Mitoma are very good. Now, Mitoma is a limited unit and is available to the 1st of October. So you do have time if you do want to try and go for him. And it's also really important to note that you can get base Mitoma in this as well. So if those of you who are close to signing base Mitoma, or like finishing him off, or just want him, he has a very low chance, but he does technically like exist here, and he will also exist in the exchange points. You will have to pay max price for him though, so very important to note. Other than that, I think between Mitoma and Pablo, you're sort of torn, because I think Mitoma's a great tech support. And I will show you why I think this. So if we were to load up Mitoma, you can immediately see he does give you a 20%. Not as high as Pablo, and doesn't have the constant. I completely get that. But he does have the black card, which is absolutely great. He has decent growth rates himself. But the big one here is over here, where he has the dribbling rate up, which I know Pablo has as well. But it's one of the big draws as to why Pablo is so good, is because of this rate up. And he has the exact same amount. Now, if you have both of them, say one of them as a friend, one of them as an actual unit, you're having a ton of rate up on dribbling, and it's going to make training so much easier. So I think, personally, I'm going to try and at least get Mitoma. If not, I'm going to try and get Pablo. We will see. I haven't quite decided which one I'm going for yet. I'm going to probably get one of them, though, and then save for Shido, Luna, and everything else that's coming out. I will make a separate video on the units coming out, so don't worry. Hopefully that will be dropping in the next day or two. I've got so much content planned for you boys. So, as I make more time, I'm going to hopefully, have these uploaded. I've got some league match stuff that you should be seeing very shortly. And then hopefully some training. But before then, boys, tonight, well, technically it is night now. I'm going to head to bed. Tomorrow, I guess, in my time, or tonight, because you would have just seen this, we are going to go live. So when we're live, you can jump on, say hi to me, and we're going to do some trainings. Hopefully we're going to hit some cool units. We are sitting on 1.5 million power. That, if I'm not wrong, puts us at least in the top 3 in the world. I know in nights alone, I am probably 3rd, if not pushing almost 2nd. I don't know where I sit in the world rankings, but the account is starting to get really, really powerful again. I'm really excited, and hopefully you guys are too. We are going to have a look at my units at some point, don't worry. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.